Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Clemson Tigers and the Duke Blue Devils. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
It might be small, but it is mighty. The Duke fan base has really started coming alive, and just 40,000 fans can sound like 60 the way they are passionate and yelling for their Blue Devils. Duke is finding some success in football in the last decade, and Wallace Wade Stadium is starting to really rock and roll when opponents come to town. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Duke's offense will have the first possession of the game. And now we take a look at Nate Shepherd. It is on him. He's their best player to make this offense go.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through time.
But, and he's got room. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
It really is no mystery. And Race, obviously, we were talking about this guy in the open, and already he's getting the ball, and already he's making his presence felt. He just has such great vision and contact balance. And, David, they are going to continue to give him the football until you prove you can stop.
Yeah, and so the defense is going to have to do something about it. And I know it's early, and that's just one run. But how much are they going to have to commit more people to the box? And they're just going to have to play physical and realize everybody's got a game time. This guy is good, man. And so I look forward to this defense trying to find some answers to stop this great running back.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Firing deep. He's got it inside the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one. The tackle was finally made. They're going to run it. Oh, what a move. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You've just run to set yourself up now in 1st and goal. They are feeling it.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy with that.
So Clemson's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is.
Turning it on. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Makes a man miss. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Johnson. And he's wrestled to the ground. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. That's caught. It's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. It's complete on the right side. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Johnson. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Single back formation, and they give it to it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Reynolds. Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
And the Tigers will go for it here on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Nicholas. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Goes high to pull it in. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had it.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Power football with the run. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's there to make the stop.
And just a great job on the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
It'll be third and long. They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
The Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds space on the right. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Blue Devils racing to the line in the hurry up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Swings it out to the flat. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Throws to the back. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Duke. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Running inside, it's Johnson. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Reynolds. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Handoff from the gun. Hard running there. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. The Blue Devils are threatening in the red zone. Defense might bring the house here. To the air on 2nd down. The quick out. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Blue Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Back open in the middle. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field. Don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back. Let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw. But you could tell they were definitely locked in. And they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw it. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. The run inside. It's Davidson. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Pulls it in with one hand.
You know, Clemson football is at its best when they've got that guy at the helm that can be a playmaker. And Cade Klubnik had some of those flashes, right? Like going to the college football playoff the year before. But Clemson returning back to humanity a year ago. Not a good season for them. And Jesse, they didn't go out and get the 5-star commit in the portal. They didn't go out and pay a lot of money. They believe in developing it through high school and the guys they brought in.
Is it the guy, though? Because you mentioned it, David, and you're so right. When they had Deshaun Watson or they had Trevor Lawrence, they were the guy. They were the guy that took this offense, took this entire team to a national championship caliber level. They were true alphas at the quarterback position, and now we're going to find out if this new guy is the guy.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. They find Wesco open on the right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Reynolds. Oh, they're after him. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Maybe a crease. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the third down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit.
He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And how about this drive? Like this offense, just the composure, backed up inside your own 10, a little bit nervous to start, and then you come out, put some plays together, put an explosive play on paper right there, and now set up to go from all the way inside your 10 and possibly get a touchdown.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, the running back has it. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We start with Baylor taking on the number 3 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's the Bears with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And what it does is get this group to 9 victories. By anyone's standards, a darn good season. Now the question is, can they parlay this to postseason success? Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Now over to your game at Wallace Wade Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
The Blue Devils will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Here comes Clemson with another first down. From the gun, running back on the move.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Haynes. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41. Third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Got it, looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is an offense that takes a lot of pride in their third down execution. They've done an outstanding job of that here in this drive. They've got the lead. We're in the third quarter. and they're thinking to themselves, we can ice this thing if we can score another touchdown. We can put so much pressure on the opponent if we keep converting these third downs. Really good job there by the QB in this offense.
They'll keep it on the ground. Picks up the first down. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Nice move to pick up yardage.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the counter play. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Looks as if we have an injured Blue Devil on the play. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tigers. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone today, an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it, and guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. And the defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
He'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Nicholas. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Blue Devils can really attack on this second and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Nicholas. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're
makes the grab in their space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. The give to the left side. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Complete in the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. The Blue Devils go back to work after moving the chains through the air. That's caught. It's Richardson. Oh, he's got some space. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back.
And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They'll line up to go for 2. And he'll pull it out and keep it himself on the bootleg. He's got it. Two-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal. So an 82-yard drive there, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got enough for the first. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wesco's got it. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you set up 4th down.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll go to the counter. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Looks as if we have an injured Blue Devil on the play. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Reynolds. Working that left side now. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that one. Could be an alley. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running inside, it's Haynes. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Timeout, Duke. That's their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. A first down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. The Blue Devils take a timeout, and that's the last one. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. And after that stop from the defense, they're still on the 2, and now it's 3rd down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
and decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on fourth down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Here we go. What great shape they will be in if they can punch in a touchdown on 4th and goal. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6. The Tigers are back on top.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. Makes the catch. It's Campbell. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
He's got him. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance you got it.
He's loose down the middle. And he scores! Touchdown, Clemson! The Tigers are back on top.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you beat Clemson?
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's taking a deep shot. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Back to pass, it's Reynolds. Unleashes to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. people might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.